Skater again. I'm going to be making a little fun Z-fold card. I know I've done these in the past, but this one's a little bit different. It's, oh, and I'm playing with my Hello Kitty, Pretty Kitty, that the lovely Stella Morris gifted to me. How wonderful. This beautiful little cat. Absolutely stunning. So, look at my card. And it's on a base. This is the back. I've pinched the bees from A Little Wild, I think it's called. This one. Yeah, A Little Wild. These lovely little bees here. Just because the cat is outside. And this is where you write your message. And then when you turn it over, I popped a couple more bees. This, I put washi tape on. I am starting to use my washi tape more now. Because it bends. I couldn't put another piece of card on like that to run through because I could, but it would, or I could have put two sections, but I like the washi tape. But look how beautiful this little kitty is. She's so cute. Hope your birthday is just like you, and then as wonderful in every way. I think that's adorable. So this, and it sits up all by its own self. Fabulous. So this is the card we're going to be making. These are the pieces of cardstock you are going to need. I'll put all the measurements on my blog. Right, we'll start off with the layers first. This is the back of your card. This is what you're going to sit your Whisper White on. And this measures... Whoops. I've forgotten. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten. I haven't written this one down. And I silly sausage. This is 4 1/8 by 5 1/2. I'm just writing it down, sorry. And then your black pieces are, these are for the front and the inside. You need one at 2 5/8 by 2 3/4, 5 1/8 by 7/8, and 4 3/8 by 2 5/8. Your Whisper White piece is there. Oh, your designer series paper is 5 by 3/4. And your Whisper Whites are, for the front square, this is 2 3/8 by 2 1/2. This one is 2 3/8 by 4 1/8. This is your back piece. This is 5 1/4 by 3 7/8. And this is 3 7/8 by 9 3/4. So we're going to do a little bit of trimming first. I'm going to fetch my trimmer in. I'm going to pop this in at the 1 inch mark on your trimmer. I hope you can see. And you're going to fetch your cutting blade at 3 inches. And you're going to cut all the way down to 7 1/2. Simple. Now I'm going to fetch you my Simply Scored. We're going to score at the 3 inches down to the cut line. Whoops, see a little jumpy there. At 5 1/4, we go all the way through. And then at the 7 1/2, we score from that score line down. I'm going to turn this round actually. Oh, so at 2 1/2. To the cut line. There you go. Don't worry about that, you won't see that. We'll cover that over. You could have done it on your trimmer as well. So now we want to bend this backwards and this like this. Yay, simples, and you know how. Making sure your edges all line up nice and neat. Now you can burnish your score line. And we have one here at the back. That little one. Isn't that cute? This will be hidden. So we can attach now all our black pieces. And we can concentrate on the Whisper White last. So I'm using Tombow. You're going to close your card and you're just going to apply glue on this section. I wonder if you've all noticed, in the description bar below, I've put a link to a donate now. Because people have been saying they want to give something back. I don't really think you owe me anything at all, but people, they want to send gifts, they want to send other things, and it might just be too expensive to send a gift. Instead, you could add a donation, which will go on Stampin' Up supplies. So I never runs out of ideas to keep you lovely, lovely people entertained. So making sure you've got this now on the 3 3/4. This is going here. But first of all, we're going to attach these two together. I used only a scrap of paper as well from my scraps bin. My new pack has arrived, but there's no point cutting it up a whole packet, a whole sheet, just to get one little strip. When I've got them, I save all my scraps, especially with this design series paper. I love it. But yeah, my husband suggested it. You know me, I'm a little bit shy when it comes to that. But he said, you'd be surprised. So if anyone feels like they want to donate, so we can keep the flow of this lovely channel going at all times. Right, you're going to line that up. Just give yourself a nice little border all the way around. That's just slipped. Come back down. Perfect. That's better. So right, now we've got to attach this the right way, because one is 2 5/8, the other one is 2 3/4. So that is that way. I'm going to pop that on that way. So I'm going to keep my fingers at the top so I know which is the long side. And then I'm just going to spin it around. Attaching now is a lot easier. Leave your glue to dry. Got that nice border all the way around. And then we know when we come to do our white pieces that we're all going to stay in place. And this one is going to get glued right here. I do want a small border around the side. Yeah, so if you fancy donating, it will all go on Stampin' Up products, like I'm saying. Keep this channel going, keep the content fresh and up to date, and give it that wow factor, as you do. So right, now I'm going to fetch in my washi. I love this stuff. It's from the basic pack number 1, I think it is. I've got all 3 now. So I've cut a perfectly, well, I did have a perfect straight line. And do you know what I've done? Silly sausage. No wonder it's not cutting. You've got a bit of glue on you. Yes, silly sausage I attached, and I wasn't good, or I took the other end round. So I'm just going to pop that as close to that joint as possible, and as close to the bottom as possible. I'm going to snip this end off. And then we're just going to put another strip up there. Can you see all my bits? Oh! I just sliced my finger. Ouch. That's what not to do. Yeah, look. Oh, I just got myself a little cut there. Right. Dana, don't bleed all over your project now, otherwise you'll ruin it. My silly sausage. Look, that washi tape is still sticking to my finger instead of going in the bin where I wanted it. Might be a little bit fiddly, but it just adds, instead of that being plain and boring, just smoosh that all the way to the end. Nice and flat. And I'm just going to trim it off. I'm still sticking to my fingers. Look at it, it won't go. So we'll just add it a little bit there to give it a little bit of extra. I'm just going to pause while I grab a plaster because it's starting to bleed. I'm back. Oh, look, silly sausage. Cut myself. What am I like? Shouldn't run your fingers down the blade of a knife, Kina. So now those pieces are in place, we can set that to one side and we can fetch in our Memento black ink. And we're just going to stamp these lovely messages, and I'm going to do the same arrangement. So that's the front, the inside and the back. I've got cardstock everywhere. So I'm going to start off just a moment with these lovely little bees. And I'm just going to pop some there and some there. And then we're going to move on to our images. Oh, love this. This is going down in the bottom corner. That's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got this lovely little one peeking over the barrel, over the flower pot. Now again, measure your card. The 2.5 piece goes this side. So you stamp your image this way. Perfect. Lovely, clean and crisp. And this one, this little pretty kitty, she's going right here in this bottom corner. Perfect. Now for my sentiment, and this one says, hoping your birthday is as wonderful as you. Try and keep this on a straight line. Lovely. And then the back one says, wonderful as you. Just going to pop this on there. I'm going to keep this relatively low so you can write your message on the back. Wonderful in every way. Oh, love it. So come back with my beads. I want to put a couple just around there and just there. I think that's perfect. Don't need any more than that. So that's the stamping done. Now we're going to do a little bit of colouring, as you do. You know me and my blends, and it happens relatively quick. So in they come, and I'm going to start off with Cherry Cobbler, the light one. And I'm using the thin end for a moment because I'm just doing the tips of the noses. Beautiful. Absolutely. Look, little red tip of the nose because you can't see it on the pail. So I'm going to do these in red now instead of yellow. Add a bit more brightness to the card. I've also popped one of those donate buttons on my blog if you want to pop along there. It is through PayPal. If you don't have to, it's entirely up to yourselves. Oh, love it, love it. And I'm going to do the same with these on the front. I might even change the colour of the flowers. Oh, my eyesight's getting terrible. I'm just dotting because I don't want it to go too, because it does spread a little bit. Perfect. Oh, I love it. Love it. And I'm going to use the darker of the old olive for the leaves. I used the paler before, and I think it could just do with a bit more lift. It's so tiny, these delicate details, but it all adds. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oh, my tongue's sticking out napping girls. Have you all spotted the new sketch for this week as well? That's people started doing them already as well. You ladies are always on the ball, and I love it. And I come back now with my real red in the pale because I've forgotten to do their little bows. I'm just using the thin end, just basically following those lines. The nib is quite wide, so it gives perfect, just the perfect width for these. Lovely, absolutely adorable. So now I'm going to use the pale of the pink pirouette. And I'm just going to do the inside of the ears pink, as you do. That's sweet. I'm going to do a very pale butterfly. They're gorgeous wings. Oh, absolutely adorable. So I'm going to use Calypso Coral on the flowers this time. I didn't use that last time. I used rich raspberry and dark pink pirouette. It's just so cute. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I'm gonna have a different colour flower on the front. I think I'm gonna go for my pumpkin pie, pale pumpkin pie. And I can colour these in really fast. It's they're so quick to do, because they're not massive areas to cover. A massive response to the reverse colouring technique on that card last night. Everyone is loving it, and I must admit I really enjoyed doing it. So I'm going to add a slightly darker pumpkin pie to this terracotta pot. I'm going to turn it into terracotta this time because I want this kitty to be beige, not smoky grey like the last one. So she's sitting inside the terracotta pot now. There we go. And I'm going to come back over this area because this is the shaded bit. It's gorgeous. Again, I'm coming back in, add a bit more shade. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. Loving it. Now my little pretty kitty is going to be in crumb cake. and so quick. I get a tail hiding there. Done in no time. Look how fabulous that is. She's gorgeous. Very mischievous cats. But just the cutest things. Oh. I had a cat for, oh, he's still going now actually. He must be 2001, so how old's that? 17. Still alive. And my daughter, when she decided to move back to Crewe, decided it was her cat and she was taking him home with her. So she'd still got him. He is the most amazing cat you've ever seen. Oh, if you haven't seen him for a while, like when we go to Crewe, when we visit family, he snubs me for the first 10 minutes as if to say, oh my gosh, you abandoned me again. Because he lived with me for 10 years before my daughter decides to whip him out of my arms and take him to Crewe. So I'm just adding the pale pool party to the wings of the bees. Just gives them another little dimension on the inside of this card. And we're nearly done. A bit of yellow now on the bodies. And it'll be all over. But it'll be just so cute. Get the yellow. And in the darker yellow. And I'm just colouring just the middle stripe. I used the paler one on the other one. And I think it needs a little bit more colour. You could always go back over with your black marker and fill all the other bits in, but I think this is perfect, just enough. I'm going to add a nice little dot, or 2 or 3, to the butterfly, and we're done. We can start attaching onto our card now. Fabulous! This is the bit I love, when you see it all come together. I'm waiting on my Tombow actually because it was on back order when I ordered it last week. I've ordered 3 pots. Just hope it comes soon because I'm really running out. Look at this. Just perfect. And I'm coming in now just with the grey. And I'm just going to put some shadow around the bottom of the pot. Around the bottom of where she's sitting and just under each paw. Like a shadow. Isn't that perfect? Love it. Love, love, love. So this piece is going in next. What a fabulous little card to give someone. Especially a cat lover. Oh, they'd be doing backflips. I love all animals, me. All animals. Oh, love them. And this does fit in a regular size envelope. I forgot to mention earlier. And on the back she goes. Absolutely. Let's just turn this over and rub it down. Oh my gosh, that is just truly perfect. I didn't do it on the other one, I'm going to do it on this one. I'm going to add a rhinestone here, there and everywhere. I'm going to pop one right down here. Perfect. I'm having one right at the end of this one. And I'm going to pop one right in the centre of these bees. And now for the front, I'm going to add 1, 2, 3 to these lovely little flowers. What's that? I need to get that off. There we go. Perfect. Oh my word, I love it. Is that not just the cutest little thing you've seen? Oh, love that. Let me fetch my other one in. Give this some rhinestones. But you could use your many marvellous markers as well. Watercolour pencils. You can use your inks and use your aqua pen and your blenders. You don't have to use the Stampin' Blends. Your choice is your preference. It's your card. Lovely, absolutely stunning. And one for the back. Oh my word, I'm loving it. I'm in love with this card. So we've got a little grey, smoky grey kitty cat here with a blue and polka dotted butterfly with gorgeous pale tones. Beautiful. Or we've got this one sitting in a terracotta pot with brighter colours. Absolutely beautiful. We could have even mixed and matched the colour of the kitty. But how sweet. Well, I hope you like, and I hope you give them a go. They do stand up perfectly well. Fabulous. And like I say, they do. I'll grab an envelope. I could even add a little kitty and some bees to my envelopes. But I will do that off camera. These are going in the charity run now for the lovely Lorraine's Cancer Charities. And look, they fit lovely inside an envelope. We've still got a little bit of space. Isn't that perfect? So I'm going to stamp a little image on the back. On the front, should I say, of my envelopes. Somewhere here, probably. I think I'm going to add this one and do a little bit of colouring, but I'll do that off camera. I'm just going to add this beautiful kitty right on the front of my envelopes. Perfect. How's that? You don't even have to colour them in. I think it looks cute just the way they are. So these are for my this lovely charity box for the cancer research. I hope you like them, Lorraine. They're just the cutest little things. I love animals. I love all sorts of little critters as well. Oh, I love it. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please check out the description bar below if you do want to make a donation. Press the subscribe button right here and the little bell straight after, and you'll be notified of all future videos. And yeah, a thumbs up and a share, be amazing. Until next time, but people, I love you all. Take care. Bye.